Beloved Saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history is about Rehoboam of the second period in the genealogy of Jesus, Part 1, from the 4th book of Redemptive History series, God's Profound and Mysterious Providence. Rehoboam was the third individual in the second period of Jesus' genealogy in Matthew chapter 1. Matthew 1:7 says, Solomon was the father of Rehoboam. During the reign of Solomon, Israel enjoyed unprecedented prosperity. However, the people had to suffer the yoke of backbreaking toil and heavy taxes due to Solomon's construction of the temple and the palace. Upon Solomon's death, the people of Israel requested that Rehoboam lighten the hard service and the heavy yoke. However, Rehoboam became more oppressive to the people. Then the 10 tribes of Israel, excluding the tribes of Judah and Benjamin, rebelled against the house of David, and they enthroned Jeroboam as their king. From then on, the nation was divided into two. Now there was the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. Although the division of the kingdom was the judgment God gave for Solomon's transgressions, what actually caused this tragedy to take place in history was Rehoboam's oppressive reign. Then what was the context of Rehoboam's tyrannical reign? First, Rehoboam ignored the instructions of the elders. When people of Israel requested that Rehoboam lighten the hard service and the heavy yoke, he first discussed it with the elders. In 1 Kings 12 verse 6 it says, Then King Rehoboam consulted the elders who had served his father Solomon during his lifetime. How would you advise me to answer these people? He asked. Here the word elder in Hebrew is zaken, which means someone with deep wisdom, which comes from many of life's experiences. An elder. These elders were wise men who had advised Solomon regarding the affairs of the state. And they advised Rehoboam to lighten the yoke of the people. However, he did not heed their instructions and instead listened to the counsel of the young men. And he became more oppressive and made the hard service and the yoke worse. Everyone, we should not disregard the teachings of the elders who have wisdom which comes from their life's experiences. We need to learn wisdom through them and serve God with a fearful heart. In Leviticus 19 verse 32, it says, Stand up in the presence of the aged, show respect for the elderly, and revere your God. I am the Lord. Second, Rehoboam ignored the people. Rehoboam ignored the words of the elders and listened to the counsel of the young men. Then he responded with tyranny to the people. In 1 Kings 12 verse 14 it says, Rehoboam spoke to them according to the advice of the young men, saying, My father made your yoke heavy, but I will add to your yoke. My father disciplined you with whips, but I will discipline you with scorpions. Everyone, the meaning of Rehoboam's name is one who enlarges his people. So he should have regarded the people and the elders highly, since the voice of the people often represents what is needed for the kingdom. However, Rehoboam did not think to consider the problems faced by the people. He dismissed the elders' advice and disregarded the opinions of the people, which ultimately resulted in the division of the kingdom. Beloved saints, let us pay heed to the wise people who are abundant in life's experiences. Let us listen to the opinions in the people in our community and not consider their words lightly. And let us pray sincerely to God. He will generously give us wisdom so that we can easily overcome all of our troubles and problems. Today, let us have a victorious day with the wisdom God gives us. I bless in the name of the Lord.